class, session 2 of the week. A lot of the same moves, maybe a little bit of variation, but pretty much the same exercises. There are a couple added bonus exercises that I think you'll like today. But before we get started, just want to focus today on our breathing, making sure that we are breathing as efficiently as possible. And maybe the second time through, focus a little bit more on lengthening your exhale, okay? When you're maybe a little bit more fatigued during that part of the session, okay? The other thing is today, I'd really like us to focus on centering ourselves. So just making sure that we're centering our mind, our breathing, and centering our body in the movement, okay? So nothing out of balance, really focused on balancing and centering when we're in static positions as well as movement, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start with chest expansion. So exhaling at the top, inhaling on the close or the rounding or the scooping. Feel the change in position of your pelvis, tilting the pelvis forward and back. One more. All right, let's come down for cat and cow. So cow at the top, cat at the bottom, tuck the hips under, round the back, scoop. Good. Dynamic. Bring the hands out in front, hips down, and we're going to come back and forward. Consistent breathing, staying centered. One more. Hands back to table, seated position. We're going to come on down for our 100. So go ahead and bring your knees with you. Go right into that 100 position, arms extended, and start your pumping. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Scooping chin to chest, keeping count. When you're done, go ahead and bring your head down and your feet down. And we're going into our leg circles. So one leg up, we're bending the knee, we're opening that hip up, and we're circling. Circle starts from the hip joint, so the entire leg is rotating, keeping an open hip. And reverse. And switch legs. Bend, open, rotate. reverse. And foot down. All right, we're going to go ahead and begin our session. Today is about the leg drop. So the modified versions of all the exercises of our Fab Five, I think most of them, we're going to have a leg drop aspect to them. Okay, so our first one is our single leg. Head and shoulders are up off the mat, chin to chest, bring the knees in, scooping, and I'm simply going to let one leg go by dropping the foot. Keeping this leg bent, keeping the other knee in. I'm going to pull it in, let the other one go. Scooping, consistent breathing. Stay centered. Press that low back down into the mat. Last one. And rest. Remember, the first time we go through the whole series of exercises, it's one at a time, okay? You'll listen to it, you'll watch it, you'll learn it by going through it, and then you'll rest, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, so double leg with a leg drop. So go ahead and bring both knees in, head and shoulders up. We're gonna go ahead and bring our arms down at our sides this time. So still scooping, still chin to chest, but now we're dropping both feet down, keeping the legs bent, pulling them in. Exhale down, inhale in, exhale down, inhale in, exhale, inhale, last one, exhale, and inhale. Good. Head down, feet down. Nice. All right, some bridges here. We're going to lift our arms up at the same time we lift our hips up. So everything is going tall towards the ceiling, and then we'll lower the arms and lower the hips. Remember, we exhale as we lift. We immediately engage the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings. We pull the abdominals in. We engage those as well. That'll help stabilize our back. Here we go. Ready, lift up and exhale. Sweep up with the arms, hold at the top, and lower on inhale. Up, down, up, down, up, and down, and rest. Nice job. All right, we have crisscross with leg drop. So knees in again. This time, hands behind the head. We're just holding on, we're not pulling. Scooping, chin to chest. I'm gonna drop my right knee, foot down, leg drop. Rotate towards the left, right elbow to left knee. Pull it back to center. Drop left, rotate towards the right. Back to center. Over, consistent breathing. Slow it down. Last one. And rest. Good. All right, single leg stretch. We're going to go one leg at a time. And we are going to assist that leg back with a stretch with the hands, okay, at the back of the leg. So go ahead and lift one leg up, keeping the other leg down on the floor. And I'll lift my head and shoulders up, chin to chest, scooping. I'm gonna pull this leg in and then drop. And pull and drop. Focus on staying centered down the midline of your body. Scooping and breathing, of course. Consistent. Inhale through to the exhale. Last one. leg down, head down. We're going to lift the other leg up, same thing, other leg, ready, lift up, and pull slightly, and drop. Up, drop. Last one. Good. And rest. Nice. All right, next is our modified double straight. So we will bend the knees, extend the legs, pull the knees in, and extend up again. We've done this before. So both legs up, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck, scooping. I'm going to bend my knees to start, extend my legs out, pull my knees in, lift my legs up. Exhale, inhale up, exhale, inhale up, last one here. Good. And rest the head and bring the feet down. Good. All right, so some roll up holds and roll down holds. So as we get used to this exercise, I want you to see or to challenge yourself a little bit each time we do this. And how you can do that is by trying to lift a little bit higher, maybe try and hold a little bit longer, but each time we do a roll up hold or a roll down hold, see if you can challenge yourself to a little bit more, okay? All right, so arms are extended here, and we're gonna lift up, scoop, engage the glutes, the pelvic floor muscles, hold, and inhale down. So seeing if you can get that upper back off the mat, right? Ready, up, and down, and up, and down. Last one, up, and down. Roll to your side, push yourselves up, roll down holds. So we're going to collapse the low back, let go of the hands, lean back, stay scooped, exhale, hold, and lift up, and inhale at the top. Here we go again. Lead with your lower back. All right, keeping your knees bent, we're going to practice spine twist. So we are twisting, rotating our trunk. So I want you to sit up tall, and that simply means that we're pushing our abdomen forward, so our back is flat. And from here, I'm going to extend my arms out at my sides, holding my abdominals in and breathing. I'm going to twist slowly. Exhaling, press this back arm back to open up that chest and shoulder. Come back to center. Inhale here. Other side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Center. Over. Center. Good. All right, arms down, extend those legs. So our rowing exercise, we did this last week. So we're simulating rowing. Arms are out, hands interlocked, legs are straight and connected. We collapse the lower back, and we're gonna start to lean back and pull the hands towards the chest. And then we're going to stretch forward, let go of the hands, reach back, and then sweep those arms around over the top of the legs. Big stretch there, and begin again. Interlock the hands, lean back, split, sweep. Come back, continuous breathing. One more. Good. All right, so from here we're going to lean back on our elbows. We've done this before as well. Bend the knees, come back onto the elbows. Now the exercise is just going to be different today, but the position is the same. So we want to lift our abdomen up and hold it there. We're going to do what's called an L sweep. So we're going to extend one leg out, keeping the other leg bent, abdomen lifted. I'm going to lift my leg, lower my leg, and sweep the leg out slightly to the side, parallel to the floor. So up, down, out, up, down, out, up, down, and out. We're going to switch legs. Extend the other leg. Here we go. Lift up, down, out, up, down, out, up, down, out. Last one. Up, down, and out. Good. All right, bend the knees, come forward. We have front stretch, extend the legs, keep them together. Big arms all the way up to the top. Reach up and stretch forward, flat back. Bring the arms in, scooping down the center. Lift up, begin again. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. One more, exhale. And inhale, good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bend our knees. Go ahead and bend your knees. You're gonna bring your hands to the front of your knees here. We're gonna go into that seated balance position, okay? So that means we are going to elevate the feet up off the mat, and we're gonna balance here on that tailbone, and we're gonna hold this flat back here, and I'm going to leg drop. So I'm gonna let go of one knee and let that foot drop down. And when I let go of that knee, I'm gonna extend my arm up at the same time I drop that leg. So it looks like this. Drop and reach. It's a very small move. Other leg, drop and reach. All the while I'm focusing on centering and balancing. Make sure you're breathing. Hold that flat back. Good. All right, feet down. All right, let's go into our mermaid exercise. So legs over to the side, folded, right? So legs are folded. Find your seated position so you're balanced. It's very warm in my room right now. Sitting up tall, pushing our abdomen forward, hand on mat, other hand on shin. I'm gonna let go of the mat and assist myself in a side bend, big stretch over the top, staying as centered as possible, consistent breathing. Sweep over to the other side, side to side. And we're gonna switch our legs to the other side. Find your seated position, sitting up tall, hand on shin. And let go of the mat, assist the side bend, sitting up tall. Don't lose posture. Good, last one. Come back to our center. Let's knee hugs before we turn over. So this is where we can really just center ourselves again. Let go of our lower back. Let it go. All right, we're gonna turn over now and do some back exercises. So go ahead and turn over onto your tummy. Arms are extended beyond our shoulders. So this is a trunk lift, but we're gonna add a slight arm sweep, okay? So I'm all the way down with my forehead on the mat. Now remember, with trunk lifts, I keep my legs down, so I'm gonna really focus on pressing my pelvis down and engaging my glutes. So I'm going to lift my trunk and slightly sweep my arms out and bring them back to start, okay? So I'm going to lift and sweep and come down. It's just a small lift and down. Make sure you're breathing. Lift and down. We'll go one more. Good. Now we'll keep our trunk down and work our legs now. So make sure our pelvis is still connected to the mat. You can go ahead and rest your head on the back of your hands here. So we've done the single leg lifts and the double leg lifts. We're going to combine them now. So I'm going to lift one leg, keeping it straight with my pelvis down on the mat. And then I'm going to lower. I lift my other leg and lower. And then I'm going to lift both legs and lower and start again. So single leg lift, down, single leg lift, down, double leg lift, and down. Again, single, down, single, down, double, down, single, down, single, down, double. Good. All right, bring your hands outside your chest. We're going to do that warm-up, slow push-up into a low back stretch. Keep your trunk nice and strong and really press on the mat. Push up slow. Pull back into low back stretch. Come back here to table, hips down. Lower slowly to the mat, all the way down. Push up again and back and down again. Hips down, all the way down. One more time. Up and back and back to table. Okay. So new exercise here. It's called a high plank blast off. So we're going to go ahead and bring our knees up off the mat in the high plank. And from here, I'm going to bend my knees and pull my hips back, keeping my arms straight. See this? And then straighten my legs and pull my hips down. Here we go. We're going to pull back and down. Focus on breathing and centering. This is very much a strength move. We'll go one more. table. Low back stretch. Bring your arms back, rest on your forehead. Take the weight off your arms. All right, we're going to come into kneeling tall from that low back stretch. So we did some lean backs last week, right? And the lean back today, we did hip thrusts and lean backs. We're just going to do lean backs, and we're going to do this with raised arms out in front. So when you lean back, remember that from your head all the way to your knees, one move. Entire trunk is nice and stiff like a board. We don't bend our hips like hip thrusts. We just simply lean back as far back as we feel comfortable with our knees. If you want to part your knees, that's fine. But we don't want to pull our hips back, and we don't want to lead with our shoulders, right? Keep everything in alignment, stay centered. And we're going to lean back as we raise our arms in front. So it looks like this. And back. So I should feel this in my quads, my hamstrings, my glutes, a little bit in my back, but not much. Abs are engaged. That helps stabilize the back, remember? One more. All right, let's go into table. So this is our leg work part. So when we're in table, remember, we want to pull our abdominals up and in to stabilize our back. And from here, we stay centered, even though our legs are doing the work for us, okay? So I am going to straighten one leg behind me, keep the other leg bent. From here, I'm going to lift this leg back up, and now I'm going to curl it. So I'm going to flex my foot and pull my heel towards my rear, keeping my knee elevated. Point my toes, extend my leg back out, lower the leg. Let's try that again. Lift up, flex foot, curl, extend, point toes, lower leg. Again, up, in, out, down. Breathing, up, in, out, down. One more, up, in, out, and down. We're going to switch legs. Extend that leg out. Here we go. Up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down. One more. Up, in, out, and down. Good. All right, come on over to your side. So we're going to go some side trunk work and some side leg work, okay? So on your elbows, let's do this. My arm is all sweaty. All right, so I'm on my elbow here, okay? And from here, we're gonna go into rotation. So I'm gonna keep my knees bent, and I'm gonna keep my knees down. And the rotation looks like this. I'm going to lift up onto my knees. I'm going to press my hips forward, extend my arm up, and I'm going to rotate with my hand underneath my armpit. My hips slightly come back as I rotate underneath my armpit. And then I'm going to push my hips forward again and reach up with my arm. See that? Hips down. Let's try this together. Ready? Hips up, arm up, hips forward. Now I'm going to pull my hips back, rotate under, Rotate back, push my hips forward, arm down, hips down. One more time. Up, push forward, pull back, rotate, pull up, push forward, and down. Good. All right, from here, I'm going to come down onto my side, hand propped behind my head, other hand is out here, and I'm going to go ahead and extend my legs. I'm going to pull this top knee in. So I'm going to pull the knee in and leg out. In. Try to get this knee up high towards the shoulder and extend that leg out. Connect the hip to the mat, focusing on centering. Abdominals are engaged. Breathing. One more. Good. Now I'm going to turn over on my elbow. I have my side plank rotations. Arm on hip, stacked knees here. Lift hips up, reach up, and rotate. Up, push the hips forward, arm and hips down. Up, rotate, up, and down. One more, up, rotate, up, and down. Good. Extend the legs all the way down. Upper leg knee pull. And out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Last one, and in, and out. Good. All right, push yourself up, come to a seated position, and we're going to start again. Okay, so the second time through, not as many reps the second time through. So make sure that we're focusing, maybe you're focusing a little more on your exhale, really trying to lengthen, push that breath all the way out, okay? But do the best you can at this point, considering how you feel. We're gonna go ahead and come on down, so roll down, bring your knees with you. We're gonna go right into single leg drop. All right, here we go. We're gonna drop, and then other leg, drop, and in. Other leg. We're gonna alternate between the legs, and drop. Scooping, breathing, and drop. Other leg, drop, and rest. Next is double leg drop with your arms at your sides. Go ahead and bring your knees in, head and shoulders up, scooping, arms at your side, both feet down, knees in, stay scooped, breathing. Down, keep your arms at your sides. We're going to bridge here with arms extended up or lifting up. Here we go, up and down, up, down, up, down. One more. Knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck, crisscross leg drop, drop right, cross over to left, back to center, drop left, cross over to right, Back to center. Slow it down. Breathe. Scoop. One more each side. And rest. Good. All right, we have single straight, one leg at a time. Go ahead and extend one leg up, keep the other leg down, head and shoulders up, scooping, gently pull on that leg, and drop. Pull, and drop. Stay scooped, breathing. One more. And switch. Leg up, pull, and drop, and pull, and drop, pull, and drop. Last one, pull, and drop. Rest. Modified double straight. So both legs all the way up. Head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck, scooping. We're going to bend our knees, extend our legs. Exhale, pull in and up, inhale. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Last one here. And out. And up. And rest. Arms at your sides. Legs out a little bit. Keep the legs bent. Roll up holds. Here we go. Up, exhale. And down. And up. And down. Up. And down. Roll to your side, push yourselves up. Roll down holds. Here we go. Collapse your back. Let go, lean back, hold, exhale. And up, inhale. On down. And up. And down. And up. Good. All right, spine twist, legs bent, so slight bend of the knees. Remember, abdomen is forward, so our back is nice and flat. Arms are out, and we're gonna really push back and see if we can go a little bit further into that twist or stretch. Back to center, inhale, and exhale over to the other side. Inhale, center, and twist. Center. Twist and center. Extend your legs, rowing, arms extended, interlocked hands. Collapse your back, start to scoop and pull, and let go and reach back. Sweep around over the top, big stretch. Breathing consistently. Remember, we're leading with our low back, middle back. One more. Good. All right, bend your knees again. We're going to lean back on our elbows. Abdomen is lifted. One leg at a time. Extend the leg. L sweeps. Lifting up, down, out, back, up, down, out, back. One more, up, down, out, back. Switch legs. Lift up, down, out, back, up, down, out, back. Last one, down and out and back. Bend your knee, push yourselves up. Straighten your legs for front stretch. Arms up, flat back, over the top, exhale. Inhale, up, over, in, up, and over. Good. All right, seated balance. Hands over the top, flat back. Leg drop, reach up. Other leg, other arm. Stay centered and balanced. Slow it down. Breathe consistently. One more each side. Good. Mermaid. Legs to your side. Find your position. Side bend, pull. Other side. One more each way. We're going to switch our legs. Today is like 100 degrees right now. Okay, go ahead and pull on that shin. Pull over. It is hot. I am looking forward to the weather cooling off. Last one, each way. And we're going to go into knee hug. So we'll center before we turn over. Air conditioning just came on. Let go of the back. All right, we are going to turn over. We're going to start with those trunk lifts, right, with a slight arm sweep. So our legs stay down. All right, here we go. We're going to lift up, slightly sweep, and down. And up, and sweep, and down. One more, up, and sweep, and down. Good. All right, single, single, double on the legs. Here we go. Single, single, double, single, single, double. One more. Single, single, double. Good. Hands up to the sides. All right, from here, warm up push-up. So we're going to do that slow push-up, up and back, low back stretch, and back down, all the way down. Push up, back, plank blast off. So go ahead and get into that high plank position. And we're going to pull back with bent knees and hips down and forward, back to start. One more. Knees down, back, low back stretch, arms back. All right, kneeling tall. So we have our lean backs with arm raises. Here we go, ready? Back and raise and down. One more. All right, table position for leg work. Straight leg lift into a curl. So one leg back. Here we go, ready? Lift, flex the foot, curl, point the toes, extend, and down. Up, in, out, and down. Up, in, out, and down. One more. Up, in, out, and down. Other leg. Here we go. Up, in, out, and down. Up, in, out, and down. Up, in, out, and down. Last one. Up, in, out, and down. All right, side plank rotations. Stacked bent legs on your elbow, arm at your side. Here we go. We're lifting up, reaching up, rotating, up and down. Up, over, up and down. One more. Up, rotate, up and down. Come all the way down, hand propped, extend your legs, upper leg, we've got the knee pole here, here we go, in and out, in and out, in and out, one more, in and out. Switch sides. All right, stacked legs, arm on hip, on your elbow, lift up, rotate, up and down, up, rotate, up and down, up, last one, rotate, up and down. Come all the way down, propped head. Here we go. Knee pulls in and out, in and out, and in and out. Last one, and in and out. All right, push yourselves up, seated position. Seated accordions. So we collapse the back, lean back slightly, push the abdomen forward, sitting up tall. Collapse and back, push up tall. Collapse and arm circles. We're going to sit up tall, extend your arms up, and we're going to rotate those arms, creating resistance, tightening the muscles in the arms, breathing. And reverse. Good. All right, front stretch. Let go of the back. And that is it. Nice job today, you guys. So that was session 2. We have 2 more this week. Hope you feel good about yourself. Maybe you're sitting or standing up a little bit taller today because we're getting stronger already. But have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.